Hello, YouTube! I am Penstar, and this is Empire TV Tycoon Strategy and Tactics, Episode 3. So when we last left our growing television channel, we are doing decently well. Little low on cash at the moment, but we will hopefully rectify that soon. So we got a couple of things here today and a few things I want to check up on before we begin the day. First things first, our first live event coverage. So the way these work are, you go to the secretary here and you have her pick one of 3 different reporters. Now, again, you want to keep in mind what the event is. Right now, this is Wave of Violence at Empire City. Now, I don't know which of them is best. It gives you a little blurb about them. Wanted to be a ballet dancer. All right, you know what? We're going to go with the ballet dancer. I do not know which of those 3 will give you a better rated live event in the end. I have not tested that extensively enough, but you generally want to do that. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out. See this message down here? Best audience today, fame +3. So at the if we look at our fame statistics here, well, we don't really see much right now, but from I don't know if we can see yesterday. Oh, yes, we can see yesterday's. So in addition to getting fame points from dominating the channels, if you had the very best, highest rated show, which was Twilight, you get a fame bonus for that day. So that's another way for you to reap the fame here. I can't believe Twilight made the best thing. Anyway, regardless, I should be happy about that. Let's check one other thing here. Our audience likes and hates. So women like us. We get so whenever women show up as a status, we're going to get more women than usual, and slightly better for the lovers. But men, not too much of a fan, and geeks, not too much of a fan here. So if we are looking for bullseye, sort of like single audience type with these guys showing up, we might not be able to count on them to deliver us the numbers to do the really high risk, high reward ad campaigns. Whereas women we can be a little bit more aggressive with in terms of the high risk campaigns because more of them will show up. Speaking of our ad campaigns, let's take a look at our day here. All right, so we've got our first thing taken care of here. We have a couple ad campaigns that are expiring today. We need to finish off Link Cosmetics, and we need to finish Alabama Fried Wings. Alabama Fried Wings will obviously be easy, but we need to get a lover's audience type in order to do Link Cosmetics, and so far we don't have any. What we do need is a sports movie here. Will do very nicely for us and also repair our reputation with men here a bit. But here, this right here, this prime time with women, well, I can tell you right now, we can throw down Recall. In fact, I might even hunt for something more aggressive and more risky for that if I can get myself a good romance or drama or comedy. Women like all 3 of those. They do like game shows, but they don't love them. Right then, so let's go find ourselves. See if a sports movie popped up. We didn't find any good ones last time, but Major League 6.7. That's beautiful. All right, we're gonna have to sell some stuff to afford it, but that's okay. We've got some older stuff on here, not so good. Smarter than the 5th. I'm not gonna play this. 4.9's been outclassed. Cobra just is lower, and it's on heavy cooldown. I am gonna keep the show around just in case. Hardcore Pawns, fine. Let's see, I need 62 and I need 66. So one more thing. Johnny be good. Johnny be outclassed. There we go. All right, so we will take take our movie up to here. And you know what? Let's see if we can knock out Cimmerian Steel. It might be a bit of a stretch for the second one. I might Alabama fried wings it actually, because the men's kind of a poisoner. I think they do not like fantasy, despite the fact that musicians like it and geeks like it. They don't love it quite as much. I am going to throw down some radio ads because this is early morning here, and since I have the highway billboards, might as well throw them down here as well. Let's throw down our sports movie. Yeah, like Mike. I should have sold that one too. I probably will next time I need cash. Major League. Now let's go see if we can't find ourselves, well, we could Panucci's Pizza them, but since we have two of the athletes here, and since we have such a good movie here for them, let's see if we can find a more aggressive, higher level athletes specific ad block. If we can't, we'll hit it with Panucci's Pizza. Mellow Yellow, Global Gym. Now those are too low. We didn't get the high level one. Martina's Secret, not so good. So can't go too much. I mean, we could get Mellow Yellow, but actually I might want it Mellow Yellow. We'll go Mellow Yellow. How we doing? All right, we're hitting our numbers for for that first ad block. Yeah, so this comes to our next thing. So after you've sent your reporter into the field, they're going to come up here with a decision. You have to choose which one you want them to do. And well, basically the idea that I've gotten, again, don't have hard numbers on this, is that you want to pick the most exciting sounded one. Last time I got this one, I picked the Skyscraper, Assist and Negotiate the Freedom of the Hostages from the Terrorists, and I ended up with a 9.7 rated live event. So I'm going to try that again. I don't remember what flavor of reporter I used for that event, but still, that seems to be the slightly better one here. Okay, still, what do we got here? Optional quest comedy. Well, we'll see what the audience is. Still looking for that one last Link Cosmetics. Hopefully they appear in here, otherwise we are in trouble to the tune of 273,000. Ugh. I hate it that the penalty is bigger than the reward. At least make them equal. Anyway. I think that freshness on that is still kind of weak. A game show would do really well right here, but yeah. All right, so since we didn't have any high... Oh, we did have. So we're going to Mellow Yellow this up. And we got Recall going down here. This will be a fine Panucci's Pizza play right here. Now, as far as these, a comedy might not be too bad. Women love comedy. Kids like comedy. Men, I think they're neutral on comedy. I don't think they hate comedy the way they would like drama. So I think comedy is going to be our thing. And we've got a couple comedies to choose from here. Let's go for Road Trip. I know there's Police Academy here, and that's still fresh. We might use that for down here, depending on what the audiences are. All right, let's speed things up here a bit. We're still good on our ad block here. Ooh, can we get Cimmerian Steel? They need 110, so we can't get Cimmerian Steel here. But we could get Panucci's Pizza. Yeah. That's Panucci's Pizza. We'll finish off Alabama before the day is done. We'll find some garbage slot. But yeah, that way. Yeah. So yeah, men are neutral to fantasy, which is good. I do know they like sci-fi. Wait, what's this worker doing here? Marketing manager. Oh yeah, we gotta ever make... Well, we can't because we're kind of broke. Yeah, radio ads. 100,000. Not so much. You're gonna sit tight. We'll do that once we get money. Alright, we hit our Panucci's Pizza. We should be okay for Mellow Yellow here. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Yep, we're good. Yeah, kids are neutral to the sports movie. And then when we get down here, it's going to be even better because men like sports. So if we can hit it with that one. No lovers. I do not want to have to dig for lovers. My last hope is that this one's a lovers, because if they're down here, 3 blocks, 2 blocks in a late night slot, hitting our ad block is gonna be dicey, to say the least. Now, what are we gonna put down here? Well, the old people and the kids don't mix too well. If I went fantasy here, we'd be pretty good down here, not so good up here. If we went sci-fi, well, no, musicians like fantasy, but not so much with that. The old guys aren't going to like it either way, but that's going to be the way we go here. So, now the question is, do we have a spare one? Probably not. Golden Compass? Well, actually... we can afford to put a somewhat crappier one. This one, we'll Alabama fried wings it. And then this one, I think we will Panucci. Well, can we get our Cimmerian steel here? We might, with the right marketing. We'll hit that with that and highway billboards. Yeah, I can't upgrade them because I'm short on cash. Yeah, they both love the sports. Look at that audience. This will probably be my my best rating of the evening one here. 6.96. Ooh, someone put on a higher rated sports movie here. So they might overtake me. How the heck did they get their hands on a 6.9? Ah, we lost this slot by barely nothing. Oh wait, we already programmed the Golden Compass. That's on cooldown. We can't do another Golden Compass. That would not bode well. Lost World is still on cooldown. We might need to go shopping. But we also have an excess of movies that are probably not going to be shown because their ratings are a bit low. So let's see here. Let's sort this by rating. Lowest. Like Mike, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll keep that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Golden Compass gone. Godzilla. I'll hold on to it. Lost World. But now we have cash, so we can go hunting here. Unfortunately, there are no fantasies. There are some sci-fis. Well, we certainly hit our audience there. Alright, so this one should do well for these. Hardcore Pawn is not gonna... Oh man, we might not get any lovers in this entire day. We might have this blow up in our face and have nothing to say for it. That is awful. We've got one last chance to get down here. Sci-fi, we need a sci-fi right there. Godzilla? We'll do Godzilla. What's our quest? Comedy. Oh wait, Wave of Violence. Wave of Violence. We won't know what that is, but we know it's an action. So we put that there. Oh, 80%. That's not too bad, actually. Actually, hang on. That's yeah, dome sarcophagus, 46%. Yeah. Sci-fi would go well right here. So let's put Godzilla here. Dome sarcophagus. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to do the Alabama fried wings, because it's probably not going to pull a lot of people. Probably not. I do want to see if I can get a really, really high ad campaign for the men here, because this one should be pretty good, and it's pure. I want to see what my last block is. Yep, I'm screwed. I'm going to be taking a financial punch to the face because no lovers tuned in today. That sucks. That is the risk. That is the risk you take. Oh yeah, we're hitting our numbers big time here. All right, we gotta get some good ad campaigns to balance out the pain that we are about to be suffering here. Men, Magnavolt, no, because it requires 3. Saul Attorney Services. Actually, I probably could have been cleaning up with that one, but nah. I could grab it and do that, but no, I want to make sure I finish off some of these so I can actually get paid for them, so I don't go too deep into the red. I'm probably going to go into the red for the next day, but you have to do that 3 times in a row in order to lose the game here. So, yeah. And down here, documentary might work well, like a two for documentary, because I know geeks like them, old people like them. Don't know how well these guys like them, and don't know if I have access to them. The other option is another sci-fi. The old people aren't going to like that one. Money that is going to be vaporizing soon. Let's go check our movie library, because we actually want to spend this money before it gets taken from us. I'm okay with going into the red. It's like a free loan. Prometheus. Yeah, I'll take Prometheus. What got added in its place? While you were sleeping. We are without a good romance, so we'll take that. Big Brother, we already have a game show. Anything else really worthwhile? Not quite. And yep, Alabama fried wings. I figured this one would be kind of a mothball, but at the very least now we can finish this off. And we can go tell our community manager to keep leveling up. And we can have her work on 2 hours, right? Yeah. We're going to want to get the billboards, and then we're going to want to get the radio ads. Because, again, free loan by being dragged into the negative at the end of the day. I mean, obviously we would rather not do that, but we'll live. Right then. Mood ads. Could I potentially mellow yellow this? Probably not. Probably not going to be pulling off a mellow yellow there. And these two, Sweet Panucci's Pizza. I'm going to need some other ad supplements. Let's see what we got. I might go for that Saul's attorney's office. Because Yeah, Sol Attorney Services. I mean, Magnavolt maybe, but you know what? I'm going to try Sol Attorney Services for that one block of men, and then try if anyone else gets bullseyes. We don't need to fight for. All right, Simmer Orange Steel is doing nicely. Children like it, geeks like it, musicians are neutral to it. Good enough. So yeah, we'll do Sol Attorneys. If this one happens to be really, really good, we can, yeah, we'll put that in place. Actually, yeah, we'll blow out the block here. So yeah, this is doing pretty well for actually a not quite as good movie. Prometheus is actually a bit better. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Prometheus. Oh, wait. Prometheus is... Oh, no, I... About to say, I don't want to nix my live thing. Yeah, sorry, Quest. Comedy does not work well in this circumstance, in these audience, and I care more about winning blocks and hitting my big scores there. Okay, tomorrow. Another boost with women. Kids... Now, this one wants to be a comedy, but this down here, not so much. If I can find a single block comedy, that would work really well for me. Let me go see if there's a single block comedy. It's rare. This is the one downside to not making your own films, at least at first, is not being able to custom fit the stuff you need. There's a one block drama. I guess I could throw a... I could throw a game show in there. Women like game shows and kids don't mind them. Alright, perfect for Panucci's Pizza. Aha, perfect. And our money keeps rolling in, so we might actually be able to weather this particular hit without going deep into the negatives. Let's go see how our how we're doing here. All right, so we've actually been hitting some good blocks here. We do not actually have the top spot. I hope that's going to be solved by our live coverage event. Jeez, what the WTF? What are you doing scheduling a musical with men and geeks? Yeah, see, theirs is just so much higher rated that the fact that I have a better genre mix doesn't matter. But at least we'll get second place for that slot and 1 fame point. Once we hit 50 fame, we can do a little bit of a pivot. Actually, 75 is more of the pivot point. Alright, let's see what this... It is an 8.1 rating. Alright, so not the 9.7 that I got before, but we're drawing enough men that Sol's Attorney Services here is getting called on. Let's see if we are... Yep, we are maxing out the... thing, so we're going to get our +3 fame from that. Once again, that musical. That fantasy ain't going to touch nothing for those men. So good use of those. All right, let's check tomorrow's schedule here. Oh yeah, we got to put an ad block down here. That's Panucci's Pizza. I got to get something new. I mean, unless I try for well, here, let's try this. Let's try Mellow Yellow. If it starts to fail, then I'll throw Panucci's Pizza in there and find something lower level. Still pissed that I didn't get a chance to even try for that third tick of Link Cosmetics. Oceanic, eh. Empire, eh. Watermelon PI would be a good one to pick up if if I can't get Mellow Yellow to hit at that third slot, or that second to last slot. So let's just keep a close eye on it. And we'll see. Let's speed you up a little bit. Wow, almost 300k. Not bad. All right, Mellow Yellow is not gonna cut it. Let's see what the competition looks like. Yeah, not gonna cut it, but it will cut it for Panucci's Pizza. So at the very least, we'll get that, and then I'll go get Watermelon PI for that last slot. Yeah, but they don't. The athletes do not like that sci-fi. Geeks love it, but the musicians are only neutral to it. Wait, where's my water? There's Watermelon PI. Phew! Almost lost that. Yeah, stay above that 90,000, please. All right, let's check our thing for tomorrow. See, all right. So a Hardcore Pawns should be refreshed by then, and it's episode 3. Now down here, if these geeks weren't here, we'd be able to pull off a really good drama. Down here, lovers, polluted by the geeks. Geeks are not the. I don't want the geeks here. Trying to think of the best thing here. Comedy. Geeks don't really like comedies. Yeah, it's just too many pollutants here. But if we hit a romance like right here, we'd be able to do a Saul's Attorney's Office right here because it's romance for a singleton right here. You know, a good musical might be good right here, and I know I have one. Yep, Hair. And actually, we might be able to do Saul for that, hitting the singleton with the musicians there. I do need to find either a good twofer up here. You can Watermelon PI this one. Because we're not gonna get Mellow Yellow off of that. We've got time. You know, comedy is probably our best bet. Yeah, especially for this top slot, comedy is probably best. You know what? We'll do Police Academy because it's early morning trash. We're not going to be depending too heavily on it. I'll find some cheapo ad block for either women or kids. 20-minute warning. Just in case there's some ads here, because the ads are going to do a free reroll. Apollo candy bars. Yeah, you know what? I can do Apollo candy bar. I know it's gonna lose a day immediately after this, but we might not get Apollo candy bars in our next block. And it's the easy kid-specific one. Oops. All right, we got Watermelon PI satisfied there. Yeah, 2 days. We should be okay. All right, folks, that is the end of the day, and we got hit with that penalty, but we're still good in the money despite that kick in the teeth. So let's see if we can't bring ourselves to even greater heights of financial glory in our 4th day in our next episode. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.